else go. So just listen and receive what resonates, and leave anything that doesn't resonate here in this sanctuary of love and peace. We have a lot going on. It's a very busy spring, and we're already into spring. Today we'll have healing listening circles. So if you have any challenges, any concerns about anything that's gone on in the last 6 to 8 months here at Unity of Louisville or in your life, in the world, we invite you to come in, and we'll have 3 circles going today with 3 different facilitators. They are our team, Dr. Lavina Wilkins, Tony Belak, and Kim Castle. And they all work in compassion and understanding and in nonviolent communication areas. So we're really lucky to have this team that's local to help us move through our communication right now, allowing us to speak our peace and speak our minds with love. So join us for that today. We do have some snacks. There's lots of veggies that were left from Marge's memorial yesterday, and that's where the beautiful flowers came from. So we'll have some snacks before we get started with the listening circles. This Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, and during the noon meditation and also Wednesday night meditation, I will be doing an Ash Wednesday, what I call sacred ceremony. So it's Unity's way of being with Ash Wednesday as we move into our time of reflection, our time of Lent, letting go what no longer serves us and calling forth the new, renewed self. So join us for that. We had a wonderful thank you note from Cochran Elementary, thanking us for serving the children and families there with the food that's been coming in through the food pantry for the last 3 weeks. Liz has taken the food to that school. They had really been in some dire need. And just so you know, the families that we're serving through the food pantry with Jefferson County Public Schools are working families, but they're the working poor. And this just helps them to continue to be fed physically. And so we're going to continue to do that to the local area schools. So bringing the food in. Next weekend, next Saturday, No, it is Saturday. This is Friday and Saturday. It's actually Saturday and Sunday. The Trust Leaders Workshop is on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2:30. And then on Sunday from 12 to 2. And this is, again, an opportunity for our congregation to recreate trust. So the leaders will all be there, the board, the staff. And it's an opportunity for us just to have a conversation about where we're at and where we're going. And if there's any understanding or some anxiety about the ministry, we can work it out, however that looks. So lots going on. And then on the 8th, we have a concert with Tia McGrath. And that's going to be a real fun time. So March is just packed with great music every Sunday. Okay, so enough of that. So now as Dan comes forward, we're going to take our offerings into our hands and infuse our hearts and mind with the divine and connect. And if we have any prayer requests, we'll insert those here now too. And just hold the space for healing and wholeness for ourselves, for our family, for our friends, for the world. As we give our love, we receive that gratitude back. a thousandfold. So together, divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And if you're joining us online, you can go to unityoflouisville.org to the donate button and make a donation, knowing that all the funds that come in through love at Unity go back out, spreading wisdom and gratitude and generosity wherever we are. We know that God is our source. And we continue to hold that and affirm our prosperity as individuals and as a community. And as I read the daily word, we'll settle in to take this opportunity just to bless each other afterwards in a moment of silence. Today is Sunday, February the 23rd. Today's word is forgive. As I forgive, I know the fullness of divine love. As I forgive, I know the fullness of divine love. God's love flows freely to all who will receive it. Only as I forgive, however, can I fully experience God's love. Unity's co-founder, Myrtle Fillmore, wrote, "Forgiveness is the art of putting something else in place of the thing forgiven. That something else is the positive realization of the truth of the being. When I discover a thought arising about myself or a person or incident I have resented, I need not condone what was done or left undone. I need only release the thought and the focus on the eternal truth that every person is the image and likeness of God, regardless of what they may have done or failed to do. Even if my new feelings are slow to respond, my act of forgiveness is complete." From Matthew 5:12, "And forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors." So today's daily word is forgive. The affirmation is, as I forgive, I know the fullness of divine love. And now as we continue to move inward, centering ourselves into that space of love. This month of February brings the imagery of hearts, flowers, and other expressions of love. We allow these symbols to remind us of our spiritual nature. In this sacred time of prayer, we open our hearts in the awareness that we are expressions of divine love. The breath of spirit flows through me. The breath of spirit flows through me. As I focus on my breath, breathing in, breathing out, peace fills my entire being. I am immersed in awareness of harmony and love, and I feel God in every breath. I am cradled in peace as I rest in the stillness. I listen to my inner guidance. I listen to my inner guidance. I have instant access to divine wisdom, the very Spirit of God within me. I quiet my mind, centered in the presence of God's guiding light and love, and open to new insight and direction. I listen with certainty and faith in the stillness. I am created from a divine pattern of perfect life and wholeness. I am created from a divine pattern of perfect life and wholeness. God's pattern of protection is the blueprint for my life. The awareness of my innate wholeness is embedded into every cell of my body, this temple. I rejoice in the life force that flows through me. I trust the wisdom that directs every organ and function of my body. I am renewed and revitalized, strengthened and whole. I give thanks for perfect life in the stillness. God is my source of infinite abundance. God is my source of infinite abundance. I open my mind to divine ideas that show me the realm of possibilities. I am grateful for all the ways my life is enriched and fulfilled by Spirit. Through faith, I continue to be blessed in amazing and bountiful ways. I am open to my good as I wait in the stillness. Through eyes of love, I see all people living in peace. Through eyes of love, I see all people living in peace. I focus my attention on the presence of love within me and everywhere around me. I allow the energy of divine love to permeate my consciousness. I see the world through my spiritual eyes, beholding the beauty and the sacredness of life. I bless all people the world over and envision each one living in harmony and peace as I pray in the silence. And as we take a breath and return to this time and this place, allowing that sacredness to remain within us, feeling that peace, that love penetrating through our whole being. And as our sweet time of prayer comes to a close, take a moment to appreciate with our whole being and to feel the presence of love, that sacredness. We are so blessed, and our world is blessed as we go forth in this consciousness. And so it is. Amen. Just take a moment to remind you that you can
put a prayer request in the prayer box at the back of the sanctuary and know that we'll hold them in prayer here, and we'll also send them to Unity Worldwide, Unity headquarters, and they will hold them in prayer. Our chaplains and oneness blessers will be in the front to offer prayer or blessings. And now as we say our prayer for protection together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Namaste.